Hello sexy babes, it is your girl Sadie here with a very different video. You might notice something different about me. Yes, I look about a million shades lighter, and that is fine. Today is about embracing my naturally fair pale skin, realizing that it can still be beautiful, and also showing you how I would do my makeup for it. And also not boring makeup, because a lot of pale skin makeup looks I see very neutral, but I wanted to do something a bit more fun, something you could wear with a sparkly dress for Christmas, but things that flatter fair skin. Not gonna lie, it was hard finding the colours, but I tried it. Subscribe or give me a thumbs up if you enjoy, let me know. And yeah, if you want to learn how to do this look, then please keep watching. I think, you know what it is? It's fighting the urge to be like, disgusting, you look like a pale little fat rat every time I see myself like this, because, you know, our subconscious, it listens to how we talk to ourselves. So I'm trying to change the narrative, and like when I see myself, I'm trying to be like, oh, you look nice, like your pale skin is beautiful, instead of being like, ugh. And like that's actually, it sounds so simple and a bit cliche, but honestly it's how I think I learned as well with my body to like accept my body more. Instead, every time I used to see my body, I'd be like, ugh. And then I started just being like, you look amazing, like look at your rolls, they're sexy. And like it's so weird, like the power of our words and thoughts. Like it's the same as like when you hear people speak positively to plants and they grow better. So I think we really underestimate how powerful our own thoughts and what we say to ourselves is. But yeah, this is a video I didn't think I would be doing ever, like literally ever. Got my tea. Oh, what a sad little life, Jane. Today's gonna be about learning how to accept my pale skin. Something that I'm finding a lot harder than I thought I would. I think we don't believe we're like addicted to these things like tan, filters, I'll talk about that a bit later, but we are, and I think that's what scares me. Like I'm reliant on these things for my self-worth, and I don't want to be. Like I want to feel like I'm enough without this stuff, and I don't want to feel like I don't love my natural self. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with tan, I bloody love it, like too much, that's the actual problem. And I'm not gonna promise that I'm never gonna use it again, because that would be a lie. But for now, I'm gonna try and actually love this real version of Sadie. I was thinking, a lot of it is because you feel like your skin looks unhealthy, whatever, but if I put a bit of gloss, like a bit of a shimmer on my pale skin, it might look good. So I've got this one, never heard of this brand, S19 Superfix Body Gloss. And it's like a dewy skin, it's a champagne colour. And I've got this skinny tan little body brush. I thought we could just like, this is how it looks. Should I do a bit on the hand? Because that just might make me look a bit more alive, because I think that's the thing with pale skin. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. The thing with pale skin is like we associate it with like not being healthy, because obviously when you've got a bit of sun, or you look, you know, well, and when you're pale, it looks like, you know, people before they pass out and stuff, they go a bit you go pale, you're like, oh, you've lost all the colour in your face. That's really nice actually. So then it just gives you a bit of like something. Smells delicious. So I thought that could be a good start. I mean, it's winter now, I'm gonna be covered a lot anyway, but yeah, scrubbing all this off was definitely, that's really pretty, was definitely a lot for me, I'm not gonna lie. And the same with my actual skin. I'm gonna go down the healthy dewy route as much as I can. So I'm even using the Smashbox Halo Plumping Dew. It isn't dew. And again, it's like kind of a pinky champagne. I definitely feel like with cool skin tones or fair skin, you want to go with, you know, like pinky things. They definitely will suit you a lot more than like bright gold. I have not really done makeup for pale skin in a long time. I actually don't know if I have any foundations. That's how crazy my fake tan addiction is, that I haven't seen my real skin tone in a very long time. And I don't know, like I look up with people and I think pale skin can be beautiful. I just don't know why in the media it's made to just, we're just made to feel like you're ugly if you don't have a tan. And what sort of brought it on was I was scrolling, that feels really nice, got hyaluronic acid, so it just like before foundation really plumps up the skin, especially in winter when you're lacking the hydration. Also MAC Strobe Cream is another version of this, which is nice. I only have this one for pale skin, so I really hope it works. Stay Naked from, what's it called? Urban Decay. I mean, I'm gonna have to invest, aren't I? Jeez. It's not awful. I think it's okay. So I'm just gonna pop that in with my sponge. I feel like you can really notice the like red tones in my skin when I don't have tan on as well, which I guess makes me feel a bit crappy, but yeah, I noticed it because I was scrolling through all of my favourite websites, so like, I don't want to name names, but you know, all those classic like fast fashion online retailers. And I was like, I'm struggling with colour theory at the moment. Like, does this jumper even go in my skin, or does it wash me out? I don't know. I do not know how to dress with this colour skin tone, and it's a massive thing. That's what makes you look flattered, and what brings out the best like side of you is when you have good colours. Like, it's definitely a thing with fashion. And you know me, I actually do like colour a lot. I don't just want to wear black and neutral clothes because I'm a fun gal, you know. And sorry if I'm looking over there, it's because I'm trying to blend it nicely. I was looking and like there was, when I'm not even exaggerating, there was not one model who had fair skin. Not one. Even the blonde girls had like tan, as in it got to the point where everyone on the websites, there's no colour differentiation between them, because there's obviously these gorgeous mixed race girls and then white girls who are fake tan to the gods, and that they look gorgeous, but that was it. There was no really like black dark skinned girls. It's just weird. It's like, and I can't even imagine how that feels. I'm saying this from a person who is white and has so much privilege and doesn't normally see myself represented. I can't even imagine how someone who's black would feel. Like, I don't know. That's all they've known their whole life. And if I'm feeling weird about it and I'm literally, you know, white, it's just weird how everyone's the same colour. There's no, that's the ideal of beauty they're sending us. And I just think, I don't know, how is anyone meant to know what something's gonna look like? And it made me feel really crap. I was like, I don't even know what it would look like. Who's a bit better for it? Zara, but obviously their sizes, like there's no one bigger than a bloody size 4 on Zara. But there is a lot of different skin tones, and I felt that and an ASOS is a little bit better. It got me thinking, like, I don't know, it just goes to show that is the beauty ideal, is this sort of tan, like caramel tan skin, and then anything else out of that makes you feel like you're ugly, which is not true. And like so many celebrities are fair skinned and I think they're beautiful, and black skinned, you know, like you've got like Effie from Skins, you know, Lily Collins, Amanda Seyfried, like all these people are really fair skinned, but I don't think, oh, you're pale. You just have to embrace it, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do. Easier said than done. What do you think of this foundation so far? Using the Rimmel Lasting Matte Concealer. Also, another thing is we celebrate tans so much. Isn't it like it used to be a sign of wealth to be pale because it meant you weren't working class and you weren't like out working in the fields, and if you had a tan it was like, oh, you're a worker. Same about being fat. Like not saying I'm fat, but I used to be sewing fashion huns back in like Victorian Britain or wherever it was, because it showed that you could eat loads. So it's crazy how through the years beauty ideals change. Sorry, I really do just put this all over. But now, and then I think it was Chanel that started the tan, because then it showed you could go on holiday, you can afford to live a life of luxury and wealth. And I mean, there's other things, like it makes you look slimmer, it makes your body look really like snatched when you have a tan. So I do obviously get it. And even it's a cultural thing. A lot of you were telling me, you know, like in Japan or Asian countries, they're quite fair skinned, and that is beautiful. They find that really beautiful, like light skin. Same as in Egypt. A girl said she went on holiday with her boyfriend and all the Egyptian men were coming up and being like, wow, she's so beautiful, like you're so lucky you have a girl that shows her paleness. Like, it's just weird. And then obviously you get skin bleaching as a thing, so it's like black people feel like they need to be lighter, so there's skin bleaching. White people feel like we need to be darker, so there's tanning. And it's like, mate, if we all just actually accepted how uniquely stunning we all are, these industries would be failed. The beauty industry is massive. Like the UK tanning industry must be absolutely balling. And if we all just turned around and said, actually no, like I like myself, God, they'd crumble overnight. So just remember that. A lot of things feed into your insecurities. It's a lot to unpack today. We're not gonna get through it all, but it's just, I like having these debates and like, I don't know, using my small platform for good, or to like talk about these issues. It's quite a fun new product that I got from Lottie London. I don't really have anything from them. It's a brow wax, but it is tinted. So you put a little bit of wetness, wet ass pussy in there. Get a little spoolie brush, and then you just push your brows up with it. And it pushes them up, but also gives them a bit of colour. So I like a pushed up brow. And I actually really enjoy it. There is one that's clear, I think, but I think when I do this, I only need to put a bit of like pencil through the ends. So I would actually recommend. I got it in a Misguided beauty box. I'll leave a link because you get so many products for like £12. It's a good deal. I haven't done a makeup video in a while, have I? Like really in this room I haven't really sat down and chat. I never know if people like them, but some of you say they do. I guess they're quite relaxing. Like if you're doing your makeup, have one on in the background or whatever. I'm just having this lip oil on from Collection. It's got like argan oil in, because I think I've mentioned this many times, I hate the sight of pale lips, of lips with nothing on. So even when I'm doing my makeup I have to have something on, and it's kind of moisturizing and it's plumping, so I'm hoping by the time it's plumped be ready to put my lipstick on. What I've noticed about being pale is my face can't take as much makeup as it used to, and that's what's hard and sad, because I obviously love doing like these crazy looks and bright looks. It feels like I can't do that anymore. So today, instead of doing like, I feel like a lot of pale people would go with just like a cute like natural look, which is fine, I'm gonna try and see what sort of creative look I can do for pale skin. Also, if you like this video, I'd be so happy to try do like colours outfits, like colours that go with fair skin. I feel like I've picked the worst time to do this because it's gonna be party season and I'm gonna be going out. I say I'm gonna be going out, I'm not going to be going out. Like no one invites me anywhere, so it's fine. But still. Also, it might be the best season to do it, because can you, like when you get out the shower on a cold November night, do I want to be scrubbing my whole body with tan? Not really. You'll see me next week tanned. This is a good brush, it's from e.l.f. I'm using the little pomade from Benefit, just more on the ends to give a bit more shape. Like, I feel like the front is fine with the Lottie London, but the ends I always want a bit more definition-y. This bit I knew I was going to struggle with, the bronzer. So I've got Laguna matte from NARS, and already I'm looking at this colour. If you guys can recommend a good contour for pale skin, I would love that. Oh god, darlings, this is really, fuck, shit, this is not going well. Usually I pack this stuff on. It's just colours are so much, you know, brighter. It's literally like, you know, doing colours on white paper opposed to orange paper. It's okay, I'll keep blending. Like, just talk amongst yourselves in a minute. What else has been going on in my life? I've also vowed to stop using face fillers. Can I get a round of applause and an amen? Yes, I can, thank you. Because, again, I obviously preach self-love, trust the process. I could seriously be blending this until I'm 86 and I guarantee it still wouldn't be fucking blended. I, again, thought I was someone who didn't need filters, like, but I was using them every single story. Like, I'm talking about every single story. And it was still subtle, but it smoothed my skin, made my lips slightly bigger, and my eyes, like, brighter. And again, I was like, it's fine, it's still me, it's just a better version of me. And it's like, no, because then I stopped using them just for a little bit, like a few days, and I actually felt so ugly. And I was like, wow, I didn't realise how much this was fucking with me. Because I obviously talk to camera a lot, so seeing myself like on my phone like that, a better version of myself, and then going back to the normal me with spots and small lips and all that, I was like, this nose contour seriously needs to get in the bin. Why am I struggling so much with this? Yeah, it was really weird and quite eye-opening, and I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I can't rely on filters. And also, it's not good for people following me. Like, I don't want some young girl following me being like, oh, she looks so nice. Like, I don't look like that. I don't have big lips. I don't have smooth skin. It's like, I don't fucking have that. Half the influencers do not have those things. And yeah, people think it's a bit of fun, but I don't think it is. I think it's a lot more sinister than we realise. Like, subtly, it's really fucking with us. No wonder everyone is getting so much surgery and everyone literally hates themselves. So yeah, I'm not using filters anymore. I will use them on product pictures like this, like a little nice one to make, or backgrounds, but not on my face anymore. And already stopping using them, I actually feel more confident. Like, I actually feel better because I'm getting used to my actual real face. And also, I don't want to not look like how I look on Instagram. Like, if anyone meets me, I want to be like, oh, you look the same. I don't want to be a catfish. Meow. Now, this next step, my darlings, might single-handedly be the most important one in any pale skin routine, and that is blush. Right, nothing will get colour back into your lifeless, sick Victorian child skin like a bit of blush. So this, my friend Camden gifted this to me. She was like, I loved it so much. She was like, you can just have it. And I was like, ow. I was like, oh, thank you. So this is, you've probably heard them everywhere, the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm, the Beauty Light Wand. This is in the shade Pinkgasm. They do a Christmas set at the moment. It's expensive, but it looks unreal. And I just straight on with the little sponge do some here, because you can wear less bronzer but like brighten up with blusher. just, you know, you just need some colour. I look crazy right now. I do like to blend it either with my fingers, or I feel like with the sponge it sits nicer. And it has, like the name would suggest, a nice glow to it. So I've actually not been wearing that much highlighter lately. I know, who is this? It's the more mature Sadie. Can you see? It just is effortless and it blends over powder nicely. I can't rave about this product enough. I'm sorry, like I look 10 times more awake and alive already. Like I am chef's kiss. Everyone needs it. Everyone get it now. There's also a peach one for you little tan bitches, we don't fuck with you no more. So the MAC Christmas sets have come out, and honestly every year they're just banging and really good value for money, and I've always wanted the highlighter one and never got it. But this year their theme is like all hypnotic stuff. Gorgeous. There's like light and a dark one. I've obviously got the light one. 3 really nice skin dimensional finishes that will be perfect for fair skin. So we're gonna just get a fan brush and get to work. I'm gonna try the like whitish one. These as well, the mineralized finishes, actually have stuff in them to sort of smooth your skin. So I always enjoy those MAC products. Maybe I should get a MAC blusher. I don't know. Either Huda Light or a MAC blusher. Let me know in the comments which one. So yeah, just a light dusting. Like I feel like you don't need loads after that, but these are quite subtle still. I'm not really into the crazy highlight anymore. She's a changed woman. For eyeshadow, this is gonna be the fun part. So I have not used this palette in a hot bloody minute. It's the Carly Bybel Anastasia Beverly Hills. There was a moment when like Anastasia had me in a chokehold. I'm sure some of you are the same. Like any palette they released, I would not sleep until I had it. And I must have spent like, what, they're like nearly £50 each and I have about 10. So you do the maths. I don't even want to think about it. It makes me itchy. But it's good because I don't really buy any palettes anymore because I have so many. But these were the colours, and I know at first you're probably like, oh, they look quite warm. They have a lot of these really cool tones, and I feel like for me, I love warm tones. I think they're so beautiful, but I do think I need to try a little bit more cool tones. I washed my brushes recently, and this is your sign to do it because I feel like my life's been changed. I'm just going to start by going into Cindy, which is very orange, but I feel like is going to create a nice warm... Do you see what I mean? Like colours just... Like if I was tanned, you wouldn't be able to see this colour. I'm sorry, I actually picked up way too much of that. So we're just going to keep blending out. Running that under. I feel like orange, if you've got blue eyes anyway, is going to pop. With a medium-sized brush, we're just going to pick up Chai or Bible. I think I can't even remember, but we're going to go with this. And this is going to be more in the outer corner. The inner corner, I'm going to grab this colour Bowley. I think she named these after her cats, which is the cutest thing ever. And just a little icy highlight. What are we thinking about, you know, decorating for Christmas? Because my housemate Alana, she has honestly already put up a mini Christmas tree, and I'm like, it's not even mid-November, and this stresses me out because in my family it's like a superstition to not go for Christmas too early. I might pop a bit of this on my cubes though. So it's stressing me out, but I'm a hypocrite because I watched a Christmas film yesterday. What is it? The one with Nina Dobrev on Netflix. It's really good, by the way. So then I'm gonna go in with Mandala. This by far is my favorite color. It's got this like sort of duochrome, a bit of purple, bit of silver. I can't really explain it. You'll see when it's on. But for some reason, it really works against orange, and it shouldn't. It goes against all the makeup rules I know, but I'm obsessed. You can wet the brush if you want like a little bit more of a kick, but I sort of pat it all over. Most of the brushes I use, by the way, are from either MAC or Spectrum collections, and like all these green ones, you get this massive set. They're really affordable and they have really nice Disney collabs, perfect for a present. I just got my friend Danny one. I'll leave links to everything, but I just want to say it's nice, some nice present inspo for you babes. Then we're gonna get juicy and we're gonna... I really like the body. We're gonna dip into the red now, Stev, and just, you know, pack it in there to get a bit of colour. To be fair, I don't really actually know what I'm doing. I'm basically just putting the whole palette on my eyes and being like, this is how you do eyeshadow, and it's like I don't really know what the fuck is going on. I'm definitely not someone who's particular about makeup. I'm sort of like, just like whack it on. That's why I was terrible when I actually was trying to be a makeup artist, because I don't know, my like blending work and control and like placement was just not really that, and that's fine. I can admit that at the ripe old age of 25. You've got to admit your weaknesses and strengths, but also being able to just go with the flow is definitely a strength, I think, too. Certain jobs, like, probably couldn't be a surgeon. Probably wouldn't go down that route. Then I go into Jode. There. Chode. And this is really cool. It's like this gunmetal grey. And I put it kind of just on the, like, pat it into the outer corner. Like, do you see what I mean? It just have the purple and then going into that, like, deep sort of metally grey. I just think it looks so cool and sexy. Look, stunning. Actually not even finished. This eyeshadow look will make you regret ever watching one of my videos. We're gonna finish off with the boy colour. Just the dark, like, neutral brown. And just, you know, deepen everything up. Get it a bit sassy, get it a bit sexy. I'm undecided whether I want to put liner on. I think I do. Okay, let's go liner. This one is from 3ina or Mina, whatever. It's a felt tip pen, lasts 24 hours. At this moment in my life, there's some products that I'm not interested in trying new ones. Like, you know when it's like, it's not broke, so don't fix it? That's this with me. So it's just the easiest liner to put on. Oh my god, also, how crazy is that, like, Travis Scott Astroworld? Obviously, I keep seeing all the conspiracies on TikTok, and I'm like, this is mad. I don't know. It's just weird because you see so many people, and I don't doubt that he might not have heard everything, or the lights might have been in his eyes, but the security team, I feel like there's a lot of people at fault here, and it's just scary. Like, a concert is the last place you need to be worried about, you know, losing your life. You're going to see your favourite artist, you should be excited, and it's just scary. Like, I don't know, I don't want to miss out on concerts, but things like that make it really freaky, and it's just like, I don't know, respectfully, rest in peace to anyone who died, and also to people's families, because there wasn't like a 14-year-old. Like, you're just going to see your favourite person. I don't know, it's scary. The videos were freaking me out. Let's do a sexy wing. A good tip is to always do the wing on the eye you find hardest. Like, I find this one hardest, so then it's easy to match up. Really liking a wing. This kind of eyeshadow is something else that Gen Z are trying to cancel, but I won't allow it, okay? If I want to do my makeup like 2016 vibes, I fucking will. You know what I'm saying, love? Never used to be a lash curler girl, but at the moment, again, I'm not really wearing fake lashes because they just irritate me sometimes. So I've been really on the hype. Also, skip ahead if you watch Drag Race and haven't watched like the last 2 episodes, because this is going to be ultimate spoilers. But that double elimination shook me to my core, and when he was like, no one's winner this week. Like, Rue, I don't know, I feel like he just hates the English ones, whereas I feel like, I don't know, maybe he's used to more American drag, but I don't know, that challenge was shocking. And then, yeah, no one was a winner. I thought that was tea for a start. The week after it, he sends 2 bitches home. He sends 2. Nah. Rue, don't play around. You don't mess with him. Don't do a bad lip sync. What a way to go. I have reignited my love for this mascara, Better Than Sex. It isn't really better than sex. Like, depends who with. I've had some shit sex in my life. But overall, I'd say it isn't. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's a massive brush. But I like it. It really grabs all the lashes. Some little lash tips I've got for you, huns. Really pick up the bottom and wiggle up. Because then that like coats, can you see? It coats every single lash. Do a little wiggle. And then on the ends, to get that like cat eye flick, go above and like pull up. Like that. Oh, got it on my face. Who am I to be giving out lash tips, eh? Do your bottom lashes. Same thing, little wiggle. My bottom lashes have no business being this long. Like, I didn't ask for that. I asked for the top lashes to be long. And then before this is completely dried, do another little, you know, little push. I'm telling you now, it's the winning combination. Look, you see it just coats a lot nicer, and it really thickens them up, and it just finishes the lashes off. See? Look at the difference. Stunning. Quick little therapy update, not that anyone asked, while I'm doing my lashes. It's going so well. Like, I've had 5 sessions, I think. It's gonna be my 6th one tomorrow. And she is like, you've improved. She was like, you've honestly improved so much. She's like, you're so self-aware, like, you're really thinking about your interactions, and it's just, I don't know, I'm so glad I'm doing it. It is expensive, I'm not gonna lie, it is. But people pay for gym memberships, you know? I don't really go to the gym. I'm kind of focusing more on my mental health, and then hopefully physical health will seem easier once my head's sorted. I don't know. But yeah, she was saying I'm making good improvements each week. Like, I cry every single time. That's normal, you need to get it out. It's just crazy to tell someone things you've never told people because you just keep things in so much. And it's a lot of realizations which are hard. Things I thought were not that much of a big deal. She's making me realise how much they've affected me in my life, and that's hard to deal with because it makes you feel like your life's a lie. You're like, I thought my life was this thing, but they tell you it's not. But it's good, I need to know about these things, you know? A lot of my personality has been based on survival in life, like survival in groups of people, and I've used these tactics to get around because they were easier and I didn't want to get hurt, right? And now I have to unlearn them because I'm like not, she was saying I'm not being my authentic self all the time. Like I'm just, it's like a people pleaser and empath thing. It's really interesting. So my whole thing is getting back to me. Like, what does Sadie want? What do I like doing? Who do I want to hang out with? Like what? And it's so weird to think things I thought were my personality, they're not. They're my trauma coming out in my personality, and I don't want that. So it's going to be fun to see, but also scary. Like she was like, you probably will lose friends because they're used to a certain version of me. I put others' needs above my own, so when I start putting my own needs and setting boundaries, like it could be, you know, it could fuck with a lot of people. But I think it will help with me self-isolating away from people, because that's why I think I don't really let anyone get too close, because I'm like so scared that they're gonna leave or like hurt me. I don't know, it's just, this is so deep, but it really is making me realise so many things. But yeah, so you could say it's going good. Hopefully this time next year I'll be like a fully healed person. Mascara is looking 10 out of 10. What lip? I feel like something pinky. I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury Perfect Nude, Iconic Nude, the one that Madison Beer. God, I'm such a fangirl. Because it's a really nice neutral colour, goes with any lipstick. I feel like a lot of my nudes are orangey or brown, because that's what looks good with a tan. But I think a subtle pink will suit me better now that I'm pale. Look at the difference when I overline them. I love it. Who needs a lip fillers when you've got Charlotte Tilbury, eh? For lip colour, I'm just going to go with the trusty Tres Blase from... I'm definitely not saying that right. From MAC. Look how much I've got left. What a sad little life, Jane. And instead of like rubbing it in, I'm just going to like gently pat, because I don't want the colour to be too bold. It's such a nice, subtle, like pinky nude, and it has a bit of... It's like moisturising to the lips. Oh, this is really coming together nicely. Like, I feel so pretty right now. And I'm pale. Like, who would have known? If you get a bit of gloss on, I'm feeling some gloss. This is from last year's MAC Christmas collection, so you probably can't get it again. But it's called Spark Joy, and it's just like a little sort of like white colour. Really nice for like a Christmassy, icy... I feel like an ice queen. We could call this an ice queen look. Also, let me know if this blue like sweater dress suits my colouring. I'm gonna really try hard to work out what colours do go. Like, I've tried to go with like silver rings. Also, look at my crystal rings. This is from Athena's Crystals. She does ethically sourced crystals, and this is a carnelian ring. If you don't know what carnelian does, look it up. Girls, thank me later. If you want to get juicy in the bedroom, get a carnelian, babes. Like, have it by a bedside table. It's meant to, you know, get everyone feeling in the mood, sexual confidence, whatever. And I've also got some Adventurine from Tinkerlink. But yeah, silver jewellery I feel like suits me. I might get a silver necklace, silver earrings. Yeah, what do we think? Like, let me know. Would you wear this look? Have you found this helpful in any way? If you are really fair-skinned and pale and feel like you've rely on fake tan, or you've related to this, I just want you to know, like, pale skin is so beautiful and so unique and can be amazing. I think we just need to change the way we think about it. So yeah, hopefully you'll see me doing another pale skin video soon, and I don't just run straight back to the fake tan. I'm kind of enjoying not having like crusty skin. Like, my skin actually feels really nice. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this long chatty video. Have the best week, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.